Hi, guys. What if I told you I have learned 5 ways that you can get reviews for your book absolutely for free and ethically? In my continuing journey of learning how to market my books and figuring out what I did wrong marketing these two because they're great books, but the sales were not that great on either one of them or what I wanted them to be or what they could have been. So I'm taking you along on the journey for this. If you want to learn those 5 ways, they're totally free. Just stay tuned and we'll be covering those later in the video. First, I want to go over some things from last week. I had shared my to do list with you for you to keep me accountable for the things that Mr. Eager, Robert Eager, how to market your book on Amazon is what I'm following. And you guys are going to keep me accountable to do and try all of the things that he has for us to do. So, I am going to hop over to the other camera and pull up a to do list and go through that with you. And then we will get to what I learned this week about the 5 ways to get reviews for your book on Amazon absolutely for free and that are totally ethical and will not get you kicked off Amazon. So hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Let me jump over here. Okay, guys. Now, first off, if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also, in a few more slides, we're going to have a place come up where I need you to help me choose between some choices on my book hooks for the 2 books that I am going to be redoing on Amazon and changing them around per Mr. Eager's advice. So if you could leave a comment below, that will really help me too to understand your thought process on the changes I'm going to make. As you know, I am reading The Author's Guide to Marketing Books on Amazon by Rob Eager. And this week is a chapter exploring focus getting reviews. So, as a part of the journey, I just wanted to remind you of my goals that we set last week and share my project because your involvement and feedback is so important to me and it's really crucial in this process as I'm trying to fix these things and learn these things. So, I'm also in the process of forming a book launch team. And if that is something that interests you, also please stay tuned. And remember, later on, we're going to be covering those 5 free ways to get free book reviews on Amazon that are totally legal. So let's go to the next page. All right. This is a reminder of the areas we identified last week that I needed a lot of improvement on. And I am pleased to share that these tasks were on my to-do list and I've been working on them and I got them done. But I want your feedback on the project, on everything that I'm doing, and I'm really grateful for your support. So I was to revamp my author page. I was to restructure the book hooks for my published books, The Ledger and The Replica. And I was to prepare the stolen hook, my new book that's coming up for Amazon, and the back cover and the description. I haven't chosen between the 2 book hooks yet, and that is also where I need your guys' help. If you could go back to last week's video, which is linked down below, and listen to or read the 2 choices for the book hooks on the stolen and put some comments in that, it would really help me because I didn't get a lot of feedback and I really want a lot more feedback on that, and that would really make me happy. So the other thing I was supposed to do was research endorsements, and that unfortunately did not get done. So I created the book hooks though in the back matter description for Ledger and Replica, and I finished my Amazon author page. So the researching endorsements and finalizing the new book hooks for the Stolen is going to be priority number one for next week. Um, this is the new book hook choices for the Ledger, my first book. This is choice number one. In a world of hidden danger and secret bonds, Lillian and her team of 8 stand as guardians against the shadows. Guided by the enigmatic Azrael, Lily battles ruthless Abrams while navigating an agency of bureaucracy and stirrings of new love. As she balances her mission and her found family, Lily must decide what matters most. Dive into this thrilling tale of loyalty, love, and justice. Or, in a world where secrets and shadows collide, Lillian and her team of 8 are a last line of defense. Guided by Azrael, Lily fights the ruthless Abrams while navigating the agency's red tape and budding romance. Lily must choose between her mission and the people she loves as she battles to protect the innocent. Immerse yourself into a gripping tale of devotion, passion, and the relentless fight for justice. And this is going to be the new blurb for the back matter. And I won't read the old one. It's available. It's still the same on Amazon if you want to read what I had. But the new back matter blurb that the readers will see after the hook, I'm going to put read more ... and then put this. Lillian Griffin's world is a fortress of secrets and chosen bonds. Her team of 8 isn't just a close-knit group. They're her found family, safeguarding her against a shadowy global threat. Amidst this protective circle is a dark presence lingers, Azrael. The mysterious entity whispers from the depths of her mind and guides her in a relentless fight against evil. Lily is a beacon of hope for the innocent in this high-stakes game. Her mission? To thwart Abrams, a formidable adversary whose reign of terror over the vulnerable must end. Her path is riddled with obstacles, not at least of which is frustrating bureaucracy at the agency consistently impedes her progress. As Lily navigates this treacherous landscape, she faces personal dilemma, a stirring of new love, offering a chance to heal her wounds. But just as she opens her heart, the echoes of troubled past resurfaces, threatening to shadow her newfound hope. The ledger is at heart the journey symbolizing the wrongs she aims to right. But as she crosses out each entry marked in red, Lily is forced to confront critical question. What matters more, the mission or the people who stand with her in solidarity? Join Lily in this gripping tale of loyalty, love, and relentless pursuit of justice. Okay, so you guys let me know about that. How you think I could change it, how I can make it better. I would really appreciate it. I worked all week on it, but I know it's not perfect. I do struggle a lot with back matter, blurbs, and all that kind of good stuff. These are the 2 hooks to choose from on book 2. On this one, the replica. All right, so David Conrad is thrust into a world of espionage and danger when a man who mirrors a lover he once killed appears. Manipulated by the sinister Dr. Liu, Dave must untangle a web of conspiracy while struggling with his own bond with Dr. Charlotte Rohr. Every choice could lead to salvation or chaos in this high-stakes fight for freedom, embarking on a journey of redemption, love, and the relentless pursuit of justice. And yes, I know I used that for Lily's book too. So okay. And here's the other possibility. Haunted by his past and manipulated by a madman, David Conrad must navigate a maze of espionage and deceit. Dr. Liu's perfect soldiers army threatens a global domination, and only David and the team of 8 stand in his way. With old loyalties tested and new love blossoming with Dr. Charlotte Rohr, David chooses between personal redemption and a fight against tyranny. Immerse yourself in a thrilling saga of intrigue, passion, and the battle for autonomy. I like the second hook, but don't let that influence you in your voting and putting what your thoughts are down in the comments. The back matter, the new back matter from the replica, it's different than what's on here now. In the replica, you are plunged into the turbulent and chaotic life of David Conrad, a former Black Ops agent grappling with the remnants of his jaded past. After being pulled into a sinister plot by the manipulator of his DNA, Dr. Liu, who is dreams of world domination with an army of perfect soldiers, David strives to reclaim the pieces of his former self. Just as David finds solace and peace with Lily and his old comrades, a shocking twist occurs. A man who looks exactly like a lover David once eliminated. Caught in a web of espionage, stealthy conspiracies by the Council, a mysterious and dangerous syndicate vying for global control, David's journey is further complicated by his growing bond with Dr. Charlotte Rohr, his confidant and physician who twice saved his life. The new affections bloom as old friendships are tested. David stands at a crossroads, torn between his overwhelming feelings and the pressing need to aid Lily and his old team of 8 in their desperate fight against Liu's tyranny. The replica is a riveting tale of redemption, loyalty, and enduring battle for autonomy in a world shadowed by duplicity and ambition. Join David Conrad as he navigates a labyrinth of intrigue and passion where every choice could be a step toward salvation or a descent into chaos. Let me know what you guys think about that. And also, please like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment below to help me choose which book hook to use for not only the ledger, but for the replica as well, the one I just read. I would greatly appreciate it. The last of my updates on what I had to do for the for the my homework that I did. I needed to update my bio on Amazon. As I showed you last week, it was lacking, and as you can see, it was. So this is what I have now versus what I've changed it to. I did have Jodi Jean Daniels as a novelist from the Deep South. She may not be everybody's cup of tea, but she's a special, but she is special group, double shot of whiskey. So to those, she's just right. Join her on her best-selling author, Balancing Her Life, blah, 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 blah. I changed it to, and let me know if this is too over the top or if you like it. Jodi Jean Daniels is a novelist hailing from the Deep South, where the stories are as rich as the traditions. Her unique voice might not be everyone's cup of tea, but she's a double shot of whiskey for those who crave bold, unfiltered tales. With a knack for weaving intricate plots and unforgettable characters, Jodi's books take you on an emotional journey into the heart of human resilience. Join her as she climbs the ranks to become a best-selling author, one gripping story at a time. Dive into her world and discover why, for many, she is just right. So I like that one. I read it for Dan, and he really liked it and said he thought it was really good. But again, don't let me bias you. If you see something that you think I need to change, I mean, ultimately, I'm going to make the call, but I want all of your opinions. So please put it below in the comments. Now let's get to the main attraction. 5 ways Mr. Eager says to get free reviews on your book in Amazon. So next slide. All right, thank you for being patient. Remember when getting reviews, never pay anyone to get you more customer reviews. This will get you banned on Amazon from selling. They will take down your account. You will never be able to sell books on Amazon again. Do not pay for customer reviews. But Mr. Eager says offering people intangible, non-monetary appreciation is okay. And the ideas that he gave for that was personal engagements, like a personal webinar with anyone who'll leave a review, a question and answer session about the book or your series with someone who'll leave a review. Number 2, he says to reach out to followers. Encourage email subscribers, social media followers to leave reviews and give you some, I will give you some examples of how he says to do that in the next slide. Create a book launch team 4 to 6 weeks before your book is to launch. And this is something I'm working on doing now. As I said earlier, we're going to get into that more in just a minute. Okay, at the end of your book, number 4, he says to include a polite request for reviews on the last page of your book. And I have some examples for that as well at the end and the next one I'm about to share with you. Leverage happy readers. If somebody reaches out to you on social media and just says, I really enjoyed your book, I just bought your book and I loved it, ask those satisfied readers to express their appreciation through a review. So you're reaching out to your current followers. You're creating personal engagements just on any social media that you can think of where you can put, if you leave a review, if you read my book and leave a review, I will do XYZ. You know, I will have a question and answer for you. I will have a webinar with you. Something to those lines is what he says, because that's not money, that's not paying. So he says that's perfectly okay. Create a book launch team. So you have got people out there advocating for you to, those people are going to be the people who are going to leave the reviews first. The people who are on your book launch team, they're going to have read your book. They're going to be helping you get the word out, and they're going to be the first ones to leave the reviews that you name. At the end of your book, again, leave a polite request. And then 5 was to leverage the happy readers as they reach out to you on social media and say, I love your book. Please leave a review. I would love it if you could leave a review. Let me jump to the next slide, give you those examples. A social media request you can make would be something along the lines of, I'll just give you mine as an example. Make an author happy today and leave a review on my book, The Replica. Did you know that Amazon customer reviews help me sell more books to other people? If you've read my books, it would thrill me if you could leave a review. That's paraphrased from Mr. Eager's book, and he had a template for that. Another one he says to use, it's another template from him. It's at the end of the book that you can use is, again, make an author happy today. If you enjoyed this book, please consider posting a review. Even if it's only a few sentences, it would be a huge help. And then finally, the personal outreach. This is where you're going to send that personal message to someone who's reached out to you and said, thank you so much. I loved your book. It was great. And you're going to reach right back out and say, oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed the book. If you have time, I would love for you to go on Amazon and leave a review, and then just leave on the same information about how much it helps if you get those reviews on Amazon. Okay, now creating a book launch team. A cover reveal is what I'm doing first, but this is a strategy that I'm going to try. And I hope you consider being part of my book launch team. It would mean a lot to me. Reach out in the comments below, or you can DM me, whatever you want. if you're considering being a part of my book launch team. I would appreciate it greatly. All my whiskeys need to sign up. um, he says to start 4 to 6 weeks before your book is to launch, which I did start at that point, which was last month, because my book is going to go online August 13th. I had to look at the calendar. It says to recruit your most passionate readers, friends, and followers to the launch team. So that, of course, would be my whiskeys, the admin team for the Hearties, and all that kind of good stuff. So those are the people I'm going to try and recruit. I'm going to even go on to the Hearties sharing channel, and I'm going to go on to my Jody Jean page and my personal private Jody Jean page that my members on YouTube, my memberships get access to that one. So I'm going to go into all those social contents and I'm going to ask, and I'm going to keep them engaged with sneak peeks of the book, with cover reveals, and with I'm kind of going to do some behind the scenes content. I'm going to film myself doing some things, getting ready for and preparing for the cover reveal. So, and I'm also going to offer some incentives to anyone who jumps on my book launch team with some mentions in my book, maybe, or an advanced copy, exclusive Q&A session, just webinars, that kind of fun stuff. And then I'm going to use the feedback from my launch team to make last minute improvements to the book before the official release. Going to kind of use them as hopefully beta readers, some of them, because I will give ARC releases to some of them. I'm going to start with the cover reveal, which I've already started, and I'm creating that book launch team. I'm going to ask my team to pre-order the book as soon as I get it listed, and that will allow them to write a review for the book. So you can easily do the same. And again, if you want to be on my book launch team, please reach out. I will supply you with the cover before the release of the cover and the final book hook go on social media. And you'll also get access to my private Facebook page. You will get a PDF art copy of the book so you can read it ahead of time, so you know if you want to leave a review that's glowing or if you're going to call me back and go, girl, you got to rewrite this. So just let me know, guys. All right, now planning for a successful book launch cover. So Mr. Eager said to start this a month before, and I did. During my live stream on the 27th, I announced the cover reveal was coming. And then I'm going to start giving little sneak peeks of the book, covering most things up, but I'm going to start that on July. Um, it's I'm probably going to do it July 9th or 8th, probably the 8th. I might even do it during my live stream with the whiskeys. And I'm going to share more details and teasers to engage the audience with questions and polls. And then 1 week before the reveal, on July 17th, I'm going to kind of confirm the date that I'm going to be doing it, send that out over all social media. And then the cover reveal day is the official one is going to be July 26th, but then it's going to go on all social media on the 25th for the whiskeys. We will have it during the live stream. I'm going to share the cover across all platforms. You need to host live events and interact with your audience. And he also says post reveal, follow up with additional posts and highlight different covers and book aspects, and to continue to engage with your audience and share their reactions and feedback. Sorry, I got a little frog in my throat there. So this is where I'm going to be your guinea pig. I put his advice to the test, and that is my plan so far. And I'm sure there'll be more as I read his book and take in even more of his advice. But yeah, those are the things that I am going to work on next week, and I will show you my to-do list. So, um, next week I need to do the things that I missed out on. I need to research the endorsements, and what I forgot to put on the list was that I needed to finalize my book hook and back matter for the Stolen. I'm going to work on creating the book launch team for the Stolen. And 2 weeks before the cover reveal on July 8th, I'm going to share some snippets and tidbits and teasers on all my social media and on Facebook. And then I'm going to prepare for the final walkthrough of the Stolen next week, because when I get back from vacation, the book should be waiting for me from my beta team. I'm excited. I'm so excited about that, guys. Right. So, this is a recap of his most important things about reviews. It was to keep it ethical. Do not pay for reviews. Use free and ethical only reviews. You need to set up a timeline and a plan carefully and carry it through with dedicated, really just, you have to know what you're doing, and you have to like have it all planned out and follow the plan. Make a plan, follow the plan. Reach out to your social media followers and interact directly with them. And just remember that reviews are extremely important to get the momentum and the sale going. So I'm going to give these suggestions for Mr. Eager a whirl, and I am going to see where I end up with my sales as things happen. And I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. And I'm going to try and read um, more than just one chapter next week, so I can have a little bit more information to share. Plus, I've got to get through it a little bit faster if I want to implement everything for this book launch, which I really want to, because everybody is so, he just has such glowing reviews everywhere about how his information and techniques work. Um, so that's it, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please also leave comments below to help me choose my book hook. So please, 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 I would appreciate it so much. And if you are one of my whiskeys, you know what I'm going to say before I say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm a really awesome group of people's double shot of whiskey. And I am so happy and so proud that you come and hang out with me and that you find me just right. Thanks, guys. Love you, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I will see you Monday night for live stream, July 8th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye.